Hello, everyone. I welcome you in this video. And good morning and good evening to all of you. And today we will talk into some hot topic that is AI. And I would say you will never ever be able to find such topic because I think no one understands the chat GPT actually, or like how it is working and what it is made for. So everything or everyone is scared, it will replace every jobs and everything. But what I'm covering in this series of video, like how you will be able to use the chat GPT very effectively, and not even the only the chat GPT, but other as well like Cloud or Gemini. So yeah, obviously some of the things it will be replaced by AI. So again, I am doing some kind of what do you say, like some points I am saying that is my personal and yeah, some of the points. So the first thing is uh, you have to understand that the Chat GPT or this AI is not against you, but it is in favor of you. And the second thing, this is not to replace you, but it is a tool that is basically for your assistant. What does that in this means basically? So assistant, like we already know, like what it is assistant means. So assistant is something that which make your work easier or who helps you. So basically in the same manner, how ChatGPT or other AI models work. So like if you know the task, like you should act as a boss. So what kind of boss? Like for the validation. So whatever the AI generated, so you will act as a boss and review like is it really giving me the correct answer? So yeah, it is basically to enhance your productivity, first of the thing. And the second is it will make your life easier. It doesn't matter like if you are engineer and what is your profession. So regardless your profession, so it can help you in many ways. Like if you want to do meditation, like it can provide you very well uh, advices. So first, you should understand that ChatGPT is based on basically the internet data, and it is not correct. So basically, what it does, like whatever the data over in the internet, so it just collected it and just comprises it and made a machine learning model. And whatever we are querying day to day life, so it is just learning from that. So it is basically a kind of reinforcement learning. So whatever we are feeding it in day-to-day query and whatever we ask daily, so it just learn from all those queries, and it is nothing to worry. Like what the people says in internet, like ChatGPT is taking the data and all. So it is nothing to do with your data. So there is a billions of data, right? So like every hours and like in day to day, if you see the active users, so why would it care? So it cares on like a general basis, first of all. So what does that mean? So suppose like if you are filling any survey or there are 10 people filling the survey and there are same questions asked to the 10 peoples and there is an average answer will come like most of the people answered yes. Okay. So suppose this is yes and no answer and the 60 to 70% is marked as yes. So in that case, the chat GPT do the same thing. So for that question, so it will make an average and it suppose like it will uh what do you say? It will predict that this answer is basically yes and not the no. It can be no, but ChatGPT will say it is yes. Okay. And also it is what do you say? It is made in such a way, and not even the ChatGPT, every AI model, it is made in such a way that basically it will provide you even that, or it can provide you that answer, like it can be wrong as well. So if you again query it, so it will say like, yes, I can be wrong, right? So in that case, it is perfectly built. I won't say like it is having any kind of issue. It is issue, but again, like you are a boss. Okay, so again, so keep in mind, like you are a boss and the chat gpt is just an assistant. So assistant can make mistake, right? He's an fresher, so act like it is just a newcomer and I've just given the work to this guy, so he will work my works, or he will do my works. So he will do it. And there are some of the things, so I'll show you like what do you need to keep in mind, so whatever whenever you are using it. And also like if you can see my thumbnails, like I also generate from the AI and it is pretty much good. And there are several things you can do, like if you want to make some food, any kind of thing, so it will help you. It will definitely going to help you, because there are a lot of data, they have gathered it and just made a model into it. So I'll show you like very basics things that you need to keep in mind. And one thing is that I want to say, like by following my series, you won't require to copy paste any prompt. Okay. So my main motive is to show you like you don't require anyone's prompt basically. Whatever you are just typing in any language, doesn't matter the language, doesn't matter the prompt. So you should provide a command. Whatever you are providing to your junior, the same thing provided through your audio or through typing. So let's go some of the things that you should always keep in mind. So some of the primary things. Okay. Okay. So I'm just opening ChatGPT. So you can open any kind of AI app. So it doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. And why I'm choosing ChatGPT? Because in this free version, I would confidently say that ChatGPT provides us a very good response, irrespective of the AI model. So other ChatGPT or other models works fine, but this model works best at the current stage. So you should not buy any kind of subscription or any kind of thing. So yep, it is basically based on your skills. So how much you are training it and how much you are engaging ChatGPT. So based on that, it will know like what you are doing and what everything. So first of all, so let me just, so this is my ID. Okay. So how it will work first of all. So suppose I am querying anything. So suppose I ChatGPT, I am a painter. What can help me with your skills? So I'm asking like I'm a painter and what can you help me? So let's just check. So here you can see. So that's awesome. You being a painter opens a lot of ways I can help you. Here's how my skills can support you practically and creatively. So first of all, you need to keep in mind always like the any AI model will try to make you happy with its response. So always you need to keep in point. So it is same like your assistant will always try to do his best in order to make you happy or in order to be in the good books, right? So you should not fall into that trap basically. So in the same reality manner, it works like that. So here you can see like the same, like if any newcomer is come and you are a boss, then if you ask any fresher like what do you know, so he will say that I know this, I know this, I know that, I know that. And many topics I will say, many skills he will mention, but deep down you know that like once you provide your assistant any kind of work, then you surely be able to get to know that what is his real skills, right? So here you can see as a painter, like suppose I'm acting as a painter today, and he can what he can do for me, like he can do ChatGPT can do painting ideas and concept, color palette suggestions, composition guidance, style exploration, art prompts. So there are many skills, and not only this one. So there are several things you can do. So what you can ask, like, really, so you can ask whatever you want. So first rule, and the second thing is, like, it will try to make you happy with its response. So you don't need to fall into that trap, basically. So you have to read it carefully, because this is not guaranteeing us, like, this is really correct or wrong. So it can be wrong, it can be true, but most of the time, or 60, 70, or I would say 80, 90%, it will be true on that case. But again, if you know the things, if you already know the things that you have worked on earlier, and then you will be able to work ChatGPT or any AI model anytime. So again, it can work for me. So hey, I have made a painting, but not selling, and everyone everyone praised me with the painting. What should I do? So let's see this. The situation is very common and very normal for artists. So it is very common. So praise is not equal to purchase. So praising doesn't mean it is purchase. So price. So there are various kind of things like what you are setting. So it will provide you this kind of things. So now you should ask, like, can you provide me some tips to sell it in better price? So here ChatGPT provided me the tricks without repainting it. So it will provide you various kind of things. So it can provide you based on the data in the internet, like what really a painting must be sold at, these kind of things. And here you can see, uh, first of all, so this is again conversation basis. Like, I've opened this session to ask these questions. So this will remain in the session only. And here you see in your ChatGPT or any AI model, you expand this, and if you see, these are my all our session. So this query will only work in this session. And if you want to work in a global manner, like say I have opened a new session, here I'm opening a new session, and if I ask, like, do you know what I asked you before? So see, it forgot, like, what I asked him. So it is session independent. Okay? Unless you have not told ChatGPT or any AI model to save that. So let's save this one. Okay. So how you will save this, so that in the other session, it will know you. Like, you have asked this one, like, I am a painter, like my ID is of painter and I am working as a painter. Then you need to save this one. Can you save this conversation so that we can continue another session? So it will be saved now. Now if we try in another session, see, updated memory saved. Okay. And now if I go to new chat, hey, can you tell me what we were talking last time? See, it is saved, right? So it remembered me. Like, we were talking about painting. So if you want to work independent of any session, so in that case, it will work in this manner. So you have to remember this thing. Okay. And it is not only session based. You don't need to go history again and again. And like in, in the times, like if you are continuously doing that for 6 months, 7 months, or 1 year, so it will be trained in that manner. Like it will really act you as an assistant. I am telling you, like I am using ChatGPT from the last 2 years, and he knows everything about me. I've just trained in that way. Like he should be able to answer me about my any queries that I am facing day to day. So in that same manner, you can train your this chat GPT and it will know you better. So it is nothing like you see in internet like chat GPT store your data and he knows you in that way, in that in this sense. So it is basically this is only in your ID and whatever you are doing conversation. And if you said to save, so it will work for you and it will work as an assistant for you. So nothing to worry about the data. So you are not kind of a very special person like one in a billion. So obviously, so it will not gonna affect your any kind of thing. So you stop worrying on this kind of sense internet that it is spreading. And and I act as a painter. And again, what should I tell you? And other thing. Okay. So there is some uh, again some viral contents are going on like is really AI can build software within minutes or seconds. So yeah, it can build. So again, so what I said as a main principle, if you are a boss, then AI model work as an assistant. So you need to have that skill first in order to make the app. Okay. So if you have the skills like what ChatGPT is providing, and ChatGPT can be wrong, can be right. So you need to debug that as well. So that's why I'm telling. So these responses can be incorrect. So if I know the things, if you are knowing the things, then only you will be able to tell that, hey, here you are wrong. I know, got to know that these things are not going to work. So here, let me here's trying to confuse that. Okay. So if provided me something like say review that specific print and decide where to sell. Some confusing words. Okay. Can you tell me most expensive printing? Let's confuse ChatGPT. Okay, confusing it. So here it provided Leonardo da Vinci. So let's confuse him. This is not the latest data. Okay. Will be updated soon with painting. I got to know that the most expensive painting is blah blah blah. This I told ChatGPT obviously like you don't have the latest data. I get what you are saying, but let me separate facts from rumors clearly because the art market has a lot of fake and half-faked claims floating around. As of latest data, verified and publicly recorded data about the name you mentioned, this, there is no recognized painting artist or sale with that name. Important rule in the market. So here you can see it is doing kind of validation. So provide me that. So let me ask like what the latest data you have till now. See, it is searching in the internet. It searched. It was searching from the internet and providing you the results. So if you can ask me, like for the reference, can you provide me the link? So as I said, like earlier, it didn't provided me the links. Now for my validation, uh, this ChatGPT provided me the links as well. You can refer it. So it provided me basically the real kind of research. So again, we are a boss, and it is just a fresher. So we are just training him, or we are trying to get our things easier with ChatGPT or any AI model. Okay. So you have to keep this in mind. And regarding the, and let's go to other topic like image generation. It is really getting so much excited, or I would say it is feeling so interesting than Gemini, I would say. Now I'm definitely telling so confidently because ChatGPT is doing so great generation in the image. So it is really developed. Uh, Earlier it was so slow, but now it is pretty much good. And the, again, the responses, the image is very clean and very I would say very good quality. And the Gemini, it is providing in very quick, but in the free version it don't even think and just generate that image, so it is not good. So as of current, so it is the best model to generate image, to generate your responses, any kind of query. So I'm not kind of advertising it, but definitely I would say with this kind of skills, so it is definitely going to help you a lot in day-to-day activities. So let me just generate it. Can you can you generate thumbnail for my YouTube for high CTR? This topic. Let's wait. So it is not just for YouTube, but as a day-to-day activity, you can just generate like whatever you are thinking or whatever is your requirement. Wait. See, this is too good. This is too good for times. So if you try to generate in the same manner, so it won't generate a good thumbnail in Gemini. So let me compare in the Gemini with the same and nothing else. And you have to give a lot of query, I would say, a lot of sentences you need to write. It should be 4K, this, that. So you have to write lots of things here. So I've seen this one, and it won't even think you. So see here, it is fast. Even if you're trying to think and pro, I've just tested all of them, so it is working so fast, I would say. So it is not ideal AI system. So never think. Uh, Generate. It will take less time than ChatGPT, but it will provide a very, very bad thumbnail. I don't think so. It work because, and again, so whatever you are providing the image, so it will provide you on that size. So it won't provide you in whatever size you want. But in the ChatGPT, if you say to generate me in landscape and this ratio, it will generate for you. And in Gemini, it always generate like this in square set. So this is the difference. And talking about like law also, there is a lot of laws data there. So one of my friend who is a lawyer, basically, he use ChatGPT in day-to-day life in order to make templates, uh, various kind of applications he write with the help of ChatGPT. And I would say he's performing very good. So it is a kind of like if you are a junior of any other person or any other professional. So again, there is a benefit like you internally you are getting one assistant for you, which is completely hidden, and you are working as a uh, you are working as a master there in your field. You're definitely going to be a superstar there. So again, you need to know the basics, like whatever you want to get the response from AI. So you need to know the basics of that first of all. And the second is you need to do the validations again. So why I'm debating, because these are the main core logic. So first you need to know the basics, like what responses you want and what you have queried. So whatever you have queried, you already know that. Okay. And second thing, you need to do the validation. And third thing is like, what do you want? Query again, query again, query again. Then it will provide you a better response. And if it is not providing after doing several queries, then you can just simply go to new chat and just right there, start from the beginning. So it will help you, or otherwise you can just tell him to save my response. So it will be saved and you can just go to new chat and it will be saved there. So you can just simply write a very less query and it will provide you a very great so you will definitely going to get a accurate response there. So okay, if you are facing in that kind of issue. So you don't need to copy any prompt from any channel, any short. So don't copy that. Just give the response. So why I'm saying this, give this response, because we are in 2026 now. Okay. So you definitely have to know like how to use AI. So this is just a basic thing, because in I would say in 2005 to 2010. So after 2010 to 20, it was the era of search engine. So most of the people, I would say, don't didn't know how to search. Like earlier, let me show. Like I'm using internet from 2010. So if I say like test this. So earlier, I've seen many people like they didn't even know that this is the URL. This here, http filmora.wondershare. So always people clicked on this title. People didn't even know that which is the genuine URL. They didn't know. So earlier, so later on the people got to know like what URL they are clicking. So I've seen the what do you say, this differentiation or this progress, like people used to know it. And even though right now like many people don't know like what URL is this, they just click on this title and just navigate to this. So uh, again the same thing. So we are in 2026. So we need to know very basic things what we are doing, and we have to know the basics. So I was talking about the law. Okay. So my again I'm writing one query like my bag is lost. Want to file an case in the their court, then court. What should I do? Okay. So it will provide me the process. So it provided me the section, which section will be applied. Section 156, section 200 CRPC. And if you want to know like what does this stand for, say explain briefly. It provided me all the details, like what does that mean. So through this you can see like it acted me for a junior lawyer assistant. So it acted me like a painter. And again, can you build a beautiful UI with HTML and CSS? So I will just build this one and will show you something. So this is just built. So again, I know the things that it will not going to work in my notepad. So I will show you in the notepad. I want to paste in notepad run as HTML. So give me that. and create a sample UI page. Provide me a single. See, because I know he provided me the wrong response. Because as an engineer, I know it will not work. So in the same manner, you should know that what it is providing me. So that it will correct for you. So again, you can see I have said that I don't need this one because I don't have this requirement. I have this requirement. So you need to provide him the requirement that you want. So you don't need to do any kind of things blindly. Just this one add save this demo.html. Just saving this in document. I saved in the desktop. Now I will go to desktop demo. See, provide me the this one, this UI like this. It acted me as a junior engineer for me. So I will like as an engineer I will review all this code like it is really correct and not, and it is really optimized for me. So this thing I need to take care. So yeah, I think it is helpful. I think if it is helpful, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and please provide some comment if you are able to learn something. So please don't get into the trap of any AI video, I would say. So get to know the real things like how it works. So I would say no one will tell you this kind of thing. So everyone is just talking about the AI, but what it is, what it really means. So you need to know the things and you need to stop copy pasting that. So my main motive to make this video is to basically to make you aware that this is not just for only specific kind of people or a specific kind of professional. This is for all, like a search engine, like a Google we use, like the any search engine, Opera we use, the Mozilla. In the same manner, in 2026, I would say it is replacing with our AI engines. So you need to know the basics. If you are facing any kind of issue, please let me know. I'll be very happy to create one more video. And yeah. So I'm just making a sign off. Or thank you so much.